actually writing the story or writing whatever it was that you were brainstorming about. So that's one aspect of this one in particular, the Webspiration one, that I really like, is that ability to click back and forth between the diagram view and the outline view. So there's my crazy brainstorm session. Oops, sorry. I agree, Judy, the visual, except my visual is not very organized. But it is really a lot of fun, and I've just given you the briefest introduction to this. You can start changing things around, and they have all sorts of images that you can pull out and choose different things here, thinking processes, tools, all sorts of different little things you can pull out and change things with different colors and sizes, and of course go nuts with all of that sort of stuff. But it is a really nice little application, and I really like it for not only preparing stories, but I've also had teachers use it as story analysis. So once students have read a story, they come back into Inspiration or Webspiration and then start analyzing things by means of the bubbles. Another thing, because we're talking about social media, obviously, this one you can link up and groups can work on these together, like many of the social media things that we're talking about this week. So that's another real plus for this one, is being able to share it with other students and have them work on things together. Okay, how are we doing with logins and passwords? I'm still seeing a few X's out there.
Terry said thanks. Does Terry get it? He should check his if he got it, because he said he got it there. And I said it's treated on it.
If you got your password, please do the green check. Phil's looking for the red X's if you still do not have a login and password. We're not ready to use them yet, but that's what I'm going to do next as soon as I think everybody's got one, or that we're getting close.
I have one.
As a moderator, I actually see some of these coming through. So Celine, I know if you want to look through the chat session, you'll see a text that goes from Phil directly to you. I believe it's in a different color. For me, they pop up as red, but they may come to you as a blue chat message. Is that right, people? Okay.
It's showing up for me as red, too.
Yes. So once you have your password, if you could help everybody out here and just click that green check mark to let us know that you are ready and good to go.
Thanks, Carl. Terry, Phil just sent one to you again. Do you see it?
Well, Terry's doing that, but treated on it.
Oh no, sorry, I was way back in. All right, I'm seeing a few more green X's. Maxine, I think Phil sent you one before. Can you go back and check, or he can look and see if he can send it to you again. Michael, you didn't get yours? Yes, Claire, this is just like Inspiration, isn't it? They did a really nice job of putting it up on the web, and like I said, not only just the very coolness of Inspiration itself, but being able to share it and inviting people to come and then publishing it to a web page when you're finished. So they've added all of that Web 2.0 sections to it. And yes, Jody, we'll see how long it remains free for now. It's there. I do have on the website that I'll be taking to you, we might as well go and take a look at that while we're waiting for everybody to catch up here. On the demonstration wiki, this is where you'll be using that login and password in just a minute. But I wanted to show you, this is a demonstration wiki, a sandbox. Feel free to play around with it, do whatever you like. Today we'll be having you do a couple of things with it, like I said. And there are links here to a number of different tools that I like that we'll be playing with today as well. But I wanted to warn you, I'm going to be bouncing back and forth between what I call the blue wiki and the yellow wiki. The blue wiki is actually what we use, the yellow wiki, sorry. That's good. I'll get us all confused here. The yellow wiki is what we have built over a few years for our Carla Technology Summer Institute. Carla being a sister to LARC out there in California. We're here in Minnesota. And we've built this with a lot of different tools and explanations and examples and information about a lot of different tools here that we use with our Summer Institute participants for a week. This is wide open. You are welcome to come and wander around, take a look at what's there, and feel free to take a look at whatever's there and use it if you like it. So I'll be bouncing back and forth, like I said, between the yellow wiki, that's the information wiki, and the blue wiki, that's the sandbox wiki, which is where we'll actually be working. Okay, I'm still seeing a couple of red X's out there. Michael.
Yeah, Michael, I know that it's in there a few times for you, so I think if you scroll up in your chat, you should see it. I've seen it posted in there twice.
I think he's being distracted by stripping in the bathroom.
I think everyone, as far as I know. And
well, you might just want to send again to the ones with the X's if they don't see it.
Sharon and Jason, I'm guessing you guys just joined us. Everyone should get a username and password. That's going to show up for you as a private message that actually comes from Phil, who's doing a good job of sending those out to everybody. So if you look up through your chat window, there should be something sent to you there. If there isn't, could you do us a favor and put a red X? And when you do find it, give us a green check so that we know everybody's ready to go. Wonderful.
Thanks, Judy and Claire. I'll pass that on if you haven't seen it in the chat box.
Philbox, thank you.
Can you see him back there working hard? He's got the other computer back there, and he's got his loot with, so when things slow down, we'll see if you can hear him through my mic. He'll play a little bit for you. Okay. Well, I think we'll go ahead and we'll see if we can pick people up as we go. What I'd like you to do, and I'll demonstrate first, is go to the wiki. You're going to need to do the login, which should be, well, I'm signed in right now, but you should see login right up here in the upper right-hand corner when you get there. And what I'd like you to do is log in, and when you get in, the first thing I'd like you to do is create a page, which is right up here towards the top.
Would you like me to paste that in?
Nope, I'll push it out to them in a minute.
All right.
So they're just watching for a second. So once you create a page, if you would name it with the number of the login that you've got. So I see here, Sharon, your login is demo027. So if you would do 27 and then your name to create your page, because then it'll be easier for us to form groups in a minute. So that's what I'm going to have you do. Let me push that out to you, and I'll have you create the page. So let's see. I need the Earth button here to push out. It's getting a little noisy out in our hallway. Supposedly we're having a picnic this afternoon, and everybody was let off work an hour ago, but they're still here and they're talking. All right, that should have been pushed out to you. Do you see it? All right, so now here you can do the login and then go in and do the create page and see if we can get you all creating a page to play with a little bit this afternoon. This is really interesting, trying to do a hands-on workshop when I can't see anything that anybody is doing. So I'm going to rely on those, well, I can't because we don't know that everybody has passwords yet. If you do not have a password, from now on you're going to have to email Phil or chat Phil and let him know that you don't have it. Because I'm going to clean off these checks. And now once you get logged in and have your page created, and you're in edit mode, then I'm going to have you click your green check again.